Hello, welcome everybody. On today's episode of Sigma, ladies and gentlemen, we are taking a look at another product. This is a very big product, the 150 600 mm f5 to 6.3 DG lens. And to help me dissect this lens and to tell us all that it's got is Mr. Adil Ghazar again. Thank you so much, sir, for taking time one more time. Before we get into the actual lens itself, first off, sir, this is a complete sports lens.
Yes.
Have you had on-hand experience?
Yes, I've had a on-hand experience, and I think I would like our viewers to check out this. This is the same 150.
This is what we're about to open up as well, but a contemporary version.
This is a contemporary lens, and once we unbox this, I'd like them to see in scale how different the lenses are.
Alright, done deal. Okay. So we'll do that. First up is the unboxing, all the elements that come with a 150 600 mm lens on the box. First off, it's a very big box.
Yeah, it's a very big lens too.
And it's a very hardy box, which is very important.
Yes, and now we have the warranty card. You have the terms and conditions of the warranty, quick guide, and you have a manual, a very detailed manual. Right. And now we have what we've all been waiting for, a huge. Could you please help me with this?
Done.
The huge bag, a carry bag where you can strip this, just string this across your shoulder when you're carrying it around. And we have this, and we have the huge baby.
The actual lens itself. Alright. Now this is the bad boy that we're taking a look at. Now these are all the features that come with it. You've got the little
the cap.
Alright, so there's no lens cap for this.
No, because it's huge. It's 105 mm.
Okay.
Alright, and this is the cap. This is the hood, and wherever it's required, it's all metal, and that is what gives this a scale, which I want viewers to see.
Right. Now this is the 150 600 sports lens in all its glory. That's how that baby looks, and this is
the contemporary version.
I mean, now that's your size scale. Now, why is there two separate versions of the same lens?
I'll tell you. If you want to use and walk around whole day, for sports or for bird photography or wildlife photography, then people will go in for the contemporary. But if you're hardcore and you really want those crisp, ultimate imagery, this is the lens to go for. Also, because this lens is completely weather sealed, okay, it's dust sealed, and it's sealed from all the elements, occasional splashes and all that.
And the most important thing of all, oil.
It's whole day, perspiration, things like that. Coating that this lens comes, the elements come, the front and the back, that is totally resistant to all this. Also, there's one more thing I would like to highlight to our viewers, is that this the stand that is there for tripod is not removable in the sports series. It's removable in this. This can just be clicked in various places. Can you hear the click?
Yeah, I do hear that little click.
Okay, so this is not removable, I suppose, because of the quality and the weight of this lens, and all you need to do is click it into place. There are various markings. So whichever way you're comfortable, in portrait format, in landscape format, and then you just lock it in place. So this is one of the features that this lens has, which differs from this.
Okay. The contemporary lens has one FLD glass.
Okay.
The sports version has two FLD glasses. Now, for those of us that don't know, what is an FLD glass, what is its purpose, and why does this
have two glasses?
Have two and this have one?
I'll tell you. This is a long barrel,
okay,
a long lens. With this, so the FLD glass channels that light and does not allow it to go off in. I'm telling you in a layman's term, or bounce off into various directions, and it channels it straight into the sensor. For that, the one glass FLD glass is not enough, so that's why they have the two glasses.
As far as the new intelligent OS is concerned, it says that they have a new acceleration sensor.
Right.
So could you tell us a little bit about that?
The new acceleration sensor gives you stability, the OS stability, in vertical, horizontal when you're panning, as well as in diagonal motion. Okay. So what happens is, if you are taking such a huge lens and you're shooting, say you have to shoot handheld, you're in a situation where you can't use your monopod or tripod, then this comes of great use. It stabilizes it in all these directions.
Okay. Now it's very common for us to see a whole bunch of options on the side of the lens that you can focus, you can autofocus, and you also told us about a little manual override that's possible. And there is a customizing option in this lens as well.
True.
Now, for those of you that haven't seen it, it's located right here. And there's about 2 customized settings that you have. What is that?
The customization for this means that you can actually customize your speed limiter, focusing limiter, and you can customize your autofocus from here. You can set it via your dock, and then you can store those functions in here, and you can customize your lens as and when you shoot, depending on the types of shoot you want to do.
Now, aside from what we're able to do with the customizing options that you've already told us, is there anything else that's capable?
Yes, there is in this custom function. What happens is you can not only set your focus, you can set your focus limiter, you can set your focusing speed. Okay. Now, for example, I'd give you, like, say I'm doing bird photography and I'm also doing wildlife. Now, both are at, one is say practically at infinity, the other is say close. So what I can do is with the dock, I set in my custom function, and all I need to do is then just take it from custom function 1 to custom function 2, whatever I have set it at.
Okay.
And I can get that focus limiter to focus at infinity or at close. And that I don't need to waste time for the intelligent OS system to keep on hunting focus, and it'll just focus at the point that it is set on. So it has brought photography, the ease of photography, various genres of photography into the hands of the viewer. That's what Sigma has done.
Wow. And of course, everything Sigma has to go through a very, very, very strict process in terms of its quality checks. This also has gone through the
through the quality
MTF.
Yes, MTF quality check, as well as all these lenses are manufactured only in their plant in Japan.
Right. Well, with that, thank you so much, sir, for taking time off. These are the 2 lenses that is in the market right now. You have the 150-600 Contemporary and the Sports version. And for other information on other lenses, do join us next time. We'll be taking a look at another lens. I'll see you guys next time.